Hi, Gary from MrG Shave here, back for another Wednesday straight shave. I've only just realised I was supposed to have been doing straight razors all through the month of September, but to be honest, I got some feedback from some people that wasn't that positive, so I've just decided to continue as I normally am and do all my straight razor shaves on a Wednesday and then just keep the normal routine. So apologies if a lot of you are expecting me to do lots of straight razors, but due to the feedback I got, I decided I'd just stick with the normal routine. So there we are, standard September. So this is straight shave number 32. I'll go through the hardware and then I'll introduce the software as the shave goes on. So the hardware today, I'm using my Semogue. I've been soaking it in the Sig Solo or the Green Landic shaving mug, and I've been soaking my Semogue 830 brush. It's a Boar brush, fantastic little brush this, probably one of my favourites. I prefer the loft of this to, if I show you the Omega 49 Professional, look at the difference in the loft height. That is really quite substantial. So I actually prefer the shorter loft, but yeah, there we are. So that's the brush I'm using. The bowl I'm going to use is the Captain's Choice shaving bowl. This is quite a small bowl, hence I don't really use it that often, but I thought I'd give it a spin today. It's alright, I'm standing on a damp towel and it's sticking to my feet. Right, and the razor, I need to put my glasses on for this. This is the ERN Krone Schwert, crown and sword. So let's see if we can get that in there. So that's it. It's a 4/8. So that's the smallest razor I have. Lovely little razor, really like it, and looking forward to using it. So that's all the hardware I'm using. I'm gonna get myself ready for the shave and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. So the pre-shave I'm going to use is Simpson's, or Simpson, Alexander Simpson, I think it's from Ireland, lime. So this is the pre-shave, and if I remember correctly, the restrictors on this are quite difficult. In fact, what I'm going to do, if I can, is pull the restrictor off. Just put that to one side because this is just, it takes too long. So I'm just putting a little drop of oil in my hand and rubbing it on my face. Oh, that smells so nice. Nice limey scent, citrusy scent. Put that back in, lid back on. And the soap that I'm going with today is an A&E soap. And because it's quite a warm day, we've got a bit of a heat wave going on here in the UK. I think it breaks tonight. We're due thunderstorms tonight and rain tomorrow. But it's got up to 28 degrees. I think it was nearly 30 degrees yesterday. And I think it's supposed to get very similar temperatures today. So it's A&E St Barts. So that's what I'm using today, which is stunning. Coconut, citrus, lovely. I've already lathered it up. It's got a slight brown tinge to it, or it's just an off-white colour. I've probably put too much water in here. There's a lot of bubbles in this. I'll probably go back to the puck. Impatience. Never a good idea. So this is a bit too watery, I think, so I'll probably just go briefly back to the puck. It is too watery, look at this. Way too watery. So I'm going to go back to the puck. that to lather up nicely. So I put 6 squirts of, no, 3 sets of 4, so 6 teaspoons of water in, and that was too much. And I've had the brush soaking for a good 15 minutes or so, so it shouldn't be due to the Boar brush, because the Boar is well and truly hydrated. So I wasn't expecting to do a face lather, but there you go. Right, I'm going to go with that, and I'll probably go back to the puck again. So here we go. This is the I think it's on here, ERN Krone Schwert. So here we go. So spine down first, bring the blade down. Now I find this blade is actually, I mean, it's probably only the second time I've used it, but straight away it feels a little more manoeuvrable in the hand. But very nice, very nice. Probably, I don't think I got this one from John. This one was one of the first razors I think I bought, and this edge may need looking at, but it's one that I may well send off to John when the time comes. I'm not going to just send them piecemeal to John. Once I've got a few razors that need there's me, I haven't done the other side. Once I've got a few razors that need honing, I will send them en masse. It does feel great though, but it's not one of John June's latest edges. I can tell that straight away. I'm going to need that actually is still a bit painful, you know, from my problems with my back, getting into that position. So yeah, that still hurts a little bit. Not quite through it yet. Here we go. Right, a bit more water on the subject. Getting all mixed up here. Some lather going in here. That's better. Nice and slick. Lovely lather for me. I mean, this is perfect really for straight razor shaving. It's perfect for DE. It's fine. Very slick soap. The scent strength on this, I would say, is a good 5. Really nice coconutty, limey scent, citrusy scent. So nice. Right, here we go. So across the grain on this side is straight up. And then I'm just going to make things easier. That's great. I do think this, I think this needs another hone, if I'm honest. This isn't quite there. It's dropped it 50 times before using it, and the last time I used it I would have stropped it 50 times immediately after. So let's have a look. This is the way I do it, isn't it? Might have just caught myself there. Not sure. No. So I didn't cut myself there. It felt like it. So how's everybody's week been so far? I hope it's all been as you'd hope for. Not too busy. Well, some of you might like being busy, so who knows? I hope it's been perfect so far. Whatever your job is or whatever your career is, I hope it's all gone well so far, and that you're now over the precipice, over the halfway point towards the next weekend. I think the weekend is supposed to be okay here. Not particularly warm, and it's probably going to be quite cloudy, and I think there probably is a very small chance of rain. You know, sort of hit and miss showers. But I mean, we're too far off yet from that. But yeah. On Sunday just gone, we had a really nice barbecue, and we went to the pub first, and needless to say, by the time the barbecue was over, and after we went to the pub before the barbecue, so I'd already had a few beers and then a few more during the barbecue. Needless to say, I was a little bit, shall we say, worse for wear on Monday. But yeah, it was a great weekend, and that was the beginning of this mini heat wave that we're having, and it ends tonight. They reckon the rain could be here by 10 o'clock this evening. So it would be nice to break the humidity maybe. I mean, initially it's going to get very humid, I think, tonight, but we'll have to wait and see. So here we go. Yeah, this definitely needs to go for a hone. This is not smooth at all now. This is definitely ready to see Mr. John June. It's funny, in some places it feels fine, and then in others it just doesn't feel like it's cutting at all. Yeah, so what are your plans this weekend? What shaves have you got planned, or do you, like me, decide on the day? You know, I come down and I have a look at what razors I've got, what soaps I've got, and make a decision based on the weather that day, based on how I feel, based on how much beard growth I've got. There we go, all done. It's actually not bad. The usual spots, not so much there, but it's not done a bad job. It just doesn't feel as refined as some of the other razors that I've got. So that's definitely one going to go in the pile for John. I got another one I think that probably needs John's attention. Right, so let's do the pickups. There's very little soap left here now. Almost completely gone. So this is going to look very thin, but that's fine. It's all I need for this stage in the shave. It's just a little bit of lubrication, a little bit of slickness. It's almost like there's nothing there, but I can assure you it's plenty. Need some alum. Excuse me. And the same on this side. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe, once I've just had a feel around and checked, yep, that's as close as I ever get it. But there we go. Very nice razor, very manoeuvrable. The soap, I love Ariana and Evans. Fantastic shaving soap, can't go wrong with it. Is it as slick as Wickham's? Personally, I think it's probably one notch below. or is it as slick as Signature's? Definitely not a slicker Signature. But it is definitely slick enough. I mean, there's plenty of slickness there left now. I would put it right up in the top sort of, in the, I don't like to say top 10 because I've got loads of soaps that kind of fit in the top sort of range of soaps, if we say the top range, or the ones that, you know, they may cost a little bit more. Not all of them do, but some of them cost a little bit more. And they're usually artisan soaps, but they're in the upper echelons of the scale, I would say. I would still say that Signature soaps and Wickham's are slicker soaps than A&E, but I love the scent profiles on A&E. I really do. They've got some of the best scent profiles out there, so well worth a buy. And I'm sure there'll be people who disagree with me in terms of the slickness, but that's the way it is. I'm going to get myself all cleaned up and I'll be right back. Right, back for the post shave. Cold splash, cold rinse. So nice. When it's as hot and humid as it is now, it's so nice throwing cold water on your head and your face. I should keep that mister with me at all times during the day. I'd probably electrocute myself there. So, yeah. Right. That's all done. Let's put a little bit more water on the face now. Do the alum. Yeah, that's stinging quite a bit there where I thought I'd cut myself. It hasn't drawn blood, but I think I came very close to cutting myself. There's quite a bit of sting underneath the jawline, but there always is when I use a straight razor, because I you know, because of the pickup pass mainly. But I would say no more than 3 or 4 out of 10 in terms of sting, so it's fine. Even there, it's not that bad. So that's all good. To go back to the way I sort of look at soaps now, I think slickness wise, that's up there with probably just below, only a touch below Wickham's, where, say, if I said Wickham's was a 7 out of 10 in slickness, I would say A&E St Barts was 6.5 out of 10. It's that close. And Signature, I would say, is 8 or 7.5 or 8 out of 10. They're all very, very close together. When you get to this sort of end of the market, sort of the artisan soaps, you know, it's very difficult to tell them apart. So that's where I'm at. I think it's up there with Wickham's and Signature, but it's not quite as slick. So right, here we go. On with Humphreys. Really nice. Not very citrusy scent, but I haven't, you know, I mean, I could have used Thayer's, but I just felt like using Humphreys. I'm not sure why. I should have used Thayer's, really. On top of that, I'm going to be using Duru. Yeah, I mean, I've used Thayer's so much recently that I just felt like a change. Oh, that's nice. Nice burn. Not too powerful, not too strong. Not going to make you scream. Probably a 5 out of 10 in burn. Very pleasant, really enjoyable. And then on with my Raw Supremo Supreme Smoother Facial Moisturiser. And this is coconut and lime, which is just there, coconut and lime. So there you go, let's put that on. Comes in a nice glass bottle. And usually 1 or 2 squirts, that's it. 2 squirts is enough. Obviously if I was shaving my head I'd have another 2 squirts, but this is the perfect amount for the face. Put some on my head anyway, but and that's it, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the shave. So you know, any questions, leave them below. Other than that, leave your shave of the day, your shave of the days, what you're using today or what you're using tomorrow, whatever, you know, what you've used recently, shall we say, and what you're planning to use maybe on the weekend. It might give me some ideas of what I want to use on the weekend, but you never know. So from me and the ERN Krone Schwert, so Krone Schwert, that's crown and sword. It's goodbye, and I'll see you on Friday for the head shave. Bye now.